Welcome everybody to Markkleeberg in Germany. Markkleeberg, a small town next to Leipzig in eastern Germany. It's a nice sunny day, and we're here for the third edition of the ICF Canoe Slalom World Cup of 2011. And we've looked at some really great racing for you today. And with me, co-commentating from Canada, is John Hastings. Welcome, John.
Oh, thank you, Simon. It's nice to be back. Although I would much rather be racing right now. It's a great course out there, very technical. And it looks like a lot of fun, a lot of challenges. So would have been nice to be in the final again today.
So here's the starting list for canoe single men's event. 10 athletes in the final. We had over 50 athletes compete in the heats and the semi-final yesterday and this morning. And so off we will go. With the first one will be the German Jan Benzin.
Yeah, Benzin, this is his home course from Leipzig originally. And as we see, Jan Benzin's leading the charge right now. Some fast strokes right off the start to kind of set the tempo, set the pace. And that's really important for these athletes. You know, you get a good feel in those first two gates, and that will sort of dictate the rest of the run. Like I saw in the semi-final today, a lot of the guys were making mistakes here in the gate 5, 6, 7 combination. And you could see after they had a touch or after they sort of, you know, maybe missed the line, the rest of the run just kind of fell apart. So Benzin right now showing his home course, showing all the knowledge he's picked up training on here on a regular basis, making his way down into gate number 9, and he seems pretty flawless right now. The first split time is just after gate 11 here, so that will give an indication as to where he stands compared to his semi-final time and to those in the other semi-finals. So time 44.46. He's right up there right now. This is going to be a very fast time.
Yeah, he's moving very, very smoothly so far. Clean run at the moment. For those that don't know, the green and white poles mean you must go through them downstream, following the river downstream. The red and white poles means you have to circumvent upstream and do a 360 around them. So for those people that don't know canoeing very well, that's what you need to do and get down the course as fast as possible.
Absolutely. Benzin going for the direct line through 16 and 17. We haven't seen very many of the athletes do this. A lot of them have been opting for the spin, which is a much more conservative line, but at the same time very fast. So it'll be interesting to see what the splits are for Benzin compared to the rest of the field who may opt to do the spin.
So Benzin coming down to the last few gates on this course, 23 gates in total.
Very tight in gate number 22. This is going to be a very quick run for Benzin. He's going to be setting that benchmark, setting that tempo as he crosses the line. Time of 1:02.68. Hand in the air, he is excited.
That is a very good run from Jan Benzin from Germany. So the local crowd supporting that run.
Yeah, that will be competitive for a medal for sure today.
And here comes up probably one of the top legends in the canoe discipline. It is Markkleeberg. I saw him earlier today playing in the sandpit with his children, very, very relaxed. So yeah, he's the first time we've seen him this season. He didn't have a really great European Championships.
No.
And he's come out here and doing pretty well. So we'll see if he can actually make a mark and impression on this final.
I'm sure he will. You know, anytime you see Martin and Tony Esungay competing,
it's a huge battle. They're quite good friends, but they have a huge reputation of fighting each other. They're always gold medal, silver medal, you know, one way or the other.
And it's great for the sport, right? It keeps it competitive. You know, there's not one clear runaway, and certainly in the C1 class, you know, these two guys are creating that sort of competition. And currently, right now, Martin is on form. He's off the pace by half a second, but Martin's known for really throwing it down at the bottom, really cutting lines and making that time up. So look forward to seeing some incredible paddling, especially right here. Martin, the lefty. This move is the 16, 17, 18 combination. More of a lefty move, favors that side. And Martin is very strong right now.
And the time is coming down, 0.22 the split. He is getting faster on the second part.
He's getting much faster right now. That's right, Simon. So we can't wait to see what he's going to do here. Gate number 22, upstream on the left. So look out. Martin's on form right now, and he'll be pushing for that finish line, pushing for that podium.
So Markkleeberg coming to the finish line. 1:02 to beat.
Big sprint, and he does it.
Yes, so there we go. Markkleeberg, he comes up first so far in this final with 3 more to come. That's a good run there by Michael.
Absolutely, 101.46. Very fast, very smooth.
Yeah, you see with Michael, he actually picks out the route that he wants to take, and more smooth paddling, a bit like Jana Dakatova as well.
Yeah.
Not really a strong paddler, just more of a technique paddler. And here comes, again, another big legend in the sport, Tony Estanguet, current world champion.
Estanguet, the one athlete right now that I think can compete against Markkleeberg for that top spot. Saw him in training all week. He was looking very strong, in form. Very excited to be a new father.
Yeah, only last week, so to be back out on the circuit, it's good to see him here. He's got a touch there, I think.
Yeah, he did pick up a touch, certainly, so that's a bit of a disadvantage. Estanguet is going to have to pick it up, and he knows that. You know, these guys, these athletes, especially the more experienced ones like Markkleeberg and Estanguet, you know, they know when they have a good run, and they know when they have to pick it up and where they have to pick it up. You know, when they walk the course with their coach, they analyze meticulously. They know all the certain spots, all the tricks, all the trades.
Yeah, you can see even with that 2-second penalty, he's up on the split there.
Yeah, and he'll be looking certainly to cut that. But this bottom section is more geared to a left EC1. So Estanguet being a right EC1, which means he pedals on the right side. It'll be a bit of a challenge for him to make the time here. Opting for the spin move, very smooth. I like that. That was good. That was fast. Boat kept running, and that's what we want to see. As we get into the bottom section here, oh, he's lost time. 1.1 second behind right now. Estanguet is going to have to really pull something out in this bottom section.
So Tony Estanguet coming to the last couple of gates here. He's probably going to be outside the winning time, but can he get on the podium?
In and out of gate number 22 on to 23 for the sprint.
And he's 101, third place rank there for Tony Estanguet.
That 2-second penalty was definitely holding him back. He's off the pace by 2.18, so without that touch, he would be in second place.
Yeah, so and we see that the cream of the creme, they come to the top all the time, and we've got Mikhail Makitan taking the gold medal, and then Jan Benzian from Germany taking the silver medal. Jan not being on the circuit, so we didn't know what he could do, but he did really good here. And Tony Estanguet finishing in bronze medal, even though he picked up a 2-second penalty. So
yeah, what a podium! What a podium!
This season is a special one. We must qualify for the Olympics, and there is only one place for each country. In Slovakia, we have 3 good paddlers. The most important races are coming: London for the Olympic qualification and the World Championship in Bratislava. So today it's a good start for me, but I still have to train a lot.
So the next event up will be the canoe single women's event. Development event for us, but been quite exciting this year.
Absolutely, the Australians have once again demonstrated their dominance in this field. In the semi-final, they're 1, 2, 3.
So Jessica Fox, the only athlete who can make a difference now.
Absolutely, Rosalind in the medals for sure. Whether it's silver or bronze will depend on how her teammate Jessica Fox does.
So whatever happens, it won't be an Australia 1, 2, 3 today?
No, Caroline has definitely split this group up.
Yeah, the first person down the course, putting in a really good time that's been quite challenging for the other athletes so far.
Seems to be the trend so far, so we'll see if it happens in the kayak men final as well. Jessica Fox, smooth so far into gate number 6, 7.
Just picked up a 2-second penalty there, but the way that Jessica goes, that won't make much difference to her.
No, she's a dynamic and smooth C1 paddler, and I don't doubt that she's going to have a very competitive time here. Most important thing is that she stays between the gates, no 50-second penalties. And as we see Jessica making that paddle switch, and the thing with Jessica is she does it very seamlessly. You know, when she makes that switch, it's almost as if there's no stop in the run of the boat. Yeah. Oh no, does she make it to gate 11? And she does, but she picks up a penalty a little bit offline there. A little bit uncustomary for Jessica to make such a mistake.
Yeah, blowing a little bit to get the power into the upstream gate there, but Jessica still in the mix here.
Yeah, back online still. Gate 16, 17, 18. Very important now that she stays off the poles. Another touch. I don't think she can really afford it as she comes into this final section.
4 seconds faster on that split there, though, so she's doing really well. She's still the fastest woman so far, but like you say, she's got to stay off the gates and particularly don't miss one.
Yeah. Oh, a little hiccup, and she touches another gate. It's going to be coming down to the wire. Jessica Fox into gate number 22.
So Jessica can one gate left into the finishing line.
Making that final sprint, will it be enough? And I think it will. Smashes it. Wins by an enormous 5 seconds. Jessica will be happy with that.
So Jessica Fox from Australia there, bringing a second gold medal in 2 weeks for her in this canoe single women's event. So good for this category.
I'm really happy coming into this race. You know, we're feeling a bit tired after Argentière, but I was happy to be on a new course, and I think I paddled quite well this weekend. A few too many touches, but it was a physical course, and I think I managed well, so I'm really happy with the result.
We're looking at the kayak single men's event, and I guess the big shock of the day has been Peter Kauser's elimination in the semi-final.
Absolutely. A bit of a surprise. You know, this course seemed to be catered to Peter Kauser. Showed great promise and great composure and a great race yesterday or in the qualifiers, and then today in the semifinals just wasn't able to keep it together. But we have ourselves a very competitive final in the kayak men's class. But again, you know, if we look back to see what happened in the C1 women's class and to the C1 men's class, you know, these athletes are really going to have to stay off the poles, and they're really going to have to stay between the poles. You know, a blowout is, as we see, not out of the question, and these guys are really going to have to push hard. It's going to be exciting. I'm very certain of that.
So next up, Pierre Bouliot, sixth fastest qualifier in the semi-finals.
Yeah, great paddler, Pierre. Spent a lot of time with him in Australia this year. Good friends with my teammate Kathleen Taylor, who unfortunately isn't here right now.
Yeah, all three Frenchmen in this final, this Canoe Slalom World Cup final here, and so far Pierre doing really well. He's still clear. We'll see if he's faster, and he is. He's much faster than Alexander Grimm, so 2 seconds faster. And as we've said, that 2 seconds penalty that Alexander had at that point is really the difference between everybody. So we'll see if the Frenchman can make a difference in the second half of the course.
Yeah, again, the bottom section, athletes need to be very composed. Most important thing is that they don't pick up any touches. As we saw with Fabien, he picked up 2 down here at the bottom. Oh, and Bouillard is looking very strong right now.
Second split time coming up, and he's inside still, 1.4 seconds. So this is a good run by Pierre.
Oh, this is looking good.
Yeah, navigated cleanly through that combination.
If he can get into 22, very high, this is going to be a good run for the Frenchman.
So Pierre Bouillard, time to beat 100.79. Will he be inside? It looks like it.
Oh, easily.
Oh, yes.
Easily.
So Pierre Bouillard from France taking the lead in this kayak single men's final.
Time of 97.58, leading the way with 3.21 margin.
And a clean run. As we watch Dariusz Popiela from Poland start his run. So far he's clean, 11th ranked in the ICF ranking, so good to be in the final here at the World Cup.
Yeah, no surprise to see him.
And also attacking this course quite nicely.
Popiela, time is up. He's up by 0.19 on Bouillot, so this is a good run for him. Pushing his way through this flat bend in the course into the bottom section. This is where the race is going to be won or lost today, no doubt. You know, whether the athletes touch gates or miss the gates, as we've seen, will really determine what happens.
He navigated that top section, but he has lost a lot of time now. 1 second down from the Frenchman.
Yeah, he looked a little bit slow in that spin maneuver from gate 15 to 16. Clean so far, so this is good for him.
So Darius coming to the last 2 gates here. Time to beat is 97.58.
Yeah, he'll be a little off. It's about a 5-second sprint from the last gate to the finish line. Burial, Popiella coming across, 99.67. Second place right now, but 2 seconds back from the Frenchman.
As we watch the last athlete in this final of the kayak single men's, Boris Neveu from France. Fastest qualifier.
Yep, he's on form right now, right at the start. As I said before, you know, getting off to that good start, you know, a nice 1, 2, 3 combo, kind of sets the tempo, sets the pace for the rest of the run. And Neveu showing great promise right now. A little bit slower in gate number 6, probably would have wanted a little bit more of that current, pushing a little bit deeper into the eddy in gate 6, but was able to pull it off well. Oh, a little bit low in gate number 10. We'll have to see how he compares to his teammate Pierre in this first split. A little bit slower, but the split is still good. It'll be determined by what he can do on the rest of the course now.
So Boris coming through to the second section of the course and still in contention here in the final athlete down in this exciting kayak single men's final. But this is the combination that's been catching everybody out.
Yeah, Neveu going for the safe spin move. Pierre was very strong down here. We'll see how Boris is in and out.
Just outside the time.
Just outside. This is going to be competitive. It's going to be down to the wire. We'll see what he can do here in the last offset section.
Yeah, will we see 2 Frenchmen on the podium?
It's looking like a strong possibility right now as he comes into gate number 22. Very tight. This is going to be a good run from the Frenchman. Will he be on top of the podium?
97.58 to beat. Can he do it? And just outside.
Just outside.
Second place there to Boris Neveu from France. What a great run. That was just unlucky there.
So 2 Frenchmen on the podium. Pierre Bouillard, Boris Neveu. And in third, Darius Popiella. Congratulations to all the athletes. Pierre Bouillard, I believe this is his first World Cup medal. Great achievement, great accomplishment for him.
Yes, so a really exciting kayak single men's final, and the French doing very well and sort of avenging a little bit the disappointment last week in home territory in L'Argentière.
Things are changing for the French athletes in the kayak category. It's been a while since we got a medal, and today we finished first and second in the biggest World Cup race of the year with all the top paddlers. The river was tough. It was great.
Coming up for you, kayak women's singles, so a really good final in prospect, really.
Yeah, no, we have Elena Kaliska also returning into the mix in the K1 women's class, so this should be a very good final.
As we look at Jana Dukatova from Slovakia, 3rd fastest in this competition and the winner of last week's competition. So, yeah, we always expect good things from Jana.
Absolutely. It could be a bit of a challenge for Jana. You know, her style is one of a very long strokes, and on this course, it's much more technical. She won't be able to open up as much as she did in L'Argentière, but as we can see so far, she's looking good, staying off those poles. The thing with Jana that we're going to really notice today is that, you know, each of her strokes is just so calculated, and she places her boat right where it needs to be. And as we saw there in gate number 10, she just swept that gate, and it was incredible.
Yeah, 3.96 seconds the fastest run so far in this first split time. So she makes it look really effortless when she comes through these gates.
Absolutely.
She looks like she's not moving at all, but she's actually going at some pace.
She is going quick out there. She is pulling hard on those strokes. And Dukatova, strong so far. Navigates gate number 16 very precisely. And she is on a fast run right now. 83 seconds, 84 seconds. She's up 2 seconds. She's lost a little bit of time to Pfeiffer, but she's still up on the split.
This is a good run by Jana Dukatova. 3 more gates to go.
Yeah, and she is pushing for it now. Into gate number 22, a little bit low.
Yeah, losing a little bit of time there, but still clean. So this is going to be a good time. 1:08, 1:09. It's going to be fast. So the winner is Jana Dukatova from Slovakia with that very precise run that she did.
Yeah, no surprise. No surprise of the results today. Jana Dukatova demonstrating that she is on form right now.
In Slovakia, the K1 women category is very competitive, and only one girl is selected for the Olympic Games. So this year, if I want to be selected, I'll have to beat Elena Kaliska, the double Olympic champion.
So we move now to the canoe double men's final. The Skanters from Slovakia, they didn't make the final, and that's probably the first time for a long time that they've not actually been contesting medals.
No, you're absolutely right. It's a big surprise to see the Skantars out. Next, we have the very strong French crew, Nicolas Péchet and Pierre Labarelle.
Yep, they competed last week in La Gentière, got into the final. Remember, we had 4 boats from France in the final last week.
That's right.
So yeah, they'll be looking to emulate that feat to get a better position than they did in the final. They finished 10th last week. So far, they're clean as they come down to this bottom drop on the first half of this course.
Péchet Labarelle in gate 9. Had to go a little bit deep into the eddy. Weren't able to hold that lower pole of gate number 9. See how their split does. It looks like it's going to be much faster than Muller.
Yeah, they look like they're moving very quickly over the water here.
Clean so far as well. Oh, a little bit behind, trailing Muller by 0.48.
But as we saw, and they touched the gate there. They've hit the gate.
This is not going to be in their advantage. This is not going to work well for them.
But as we've seen, the second part of this course is really where the time is made up or lost.
Yeah, so if Péchet and Labarelle can keep it clean for the rest of the run here, or sorry, not touch another gate.
Safely through those gates, down to gate 18.
Yeah, they were looking very good through that offset section. The boat continued to run, keeping in the fast-moving water. And as they come down here into the 19, 20, 21, what we're going to want to see is these athletes moving that boat forward, and they're making some very quick turns through 21.
Yeah, they picked up time there on this bottom section, so this is a good run so far for the French.
Oh, a little bit low in gate number 22.
So Péchet and Labarelle come down to the finishing line. Time to beat is 1:19.17. I think they're going to be inside this.
Oh, they're going to be well inside it. Time of 1:15.75. Smashed.
So we only have one team up, and here they are, Peter and Pavel Hochschorner brothers. Yeah, not much more you can say about these world champions, Olympic champions, all over. They got more medals than anybody else in the sport, I think.
Yeah, and you know, crew that needs no introduction, and smooth so far at the top.
And I think they'll be looking to avenge. They didn't win last week, and I think they'll be looking to get back on the podium and show that they're still the best team out here in the canoe double.
Yeah, it's no question that they are the best team out there. Rarely do they make those mistakes, or rarely are they off the podium. But last weekend, I guess, was just one of those races. You know, you can't win them all, and
they're well up on the split there, 6 seconds. They did get a touch on that gate just as they came through there.
And like Jana Dukatova, you know, just smooth, effortless strokes, it seems. Just making sure they read the water well, getting in that fast current. And this could be interesting. Hochschorner's opting for the spin.
Nice and clean through there. No problems at all. So
no problems at all.
We see what the split time will be for them. Oh, and it's fast.
It is faster, second up, but again, that could easily change with one touch. And they're having a back paddle from 19 to 20. You know, we saw Labarelle and we saw Péchet. They went through that direct, keeping the boat moving. So right now, these guys are competitive, but it could come down to this final sprint. In and out of 22, 23 into the final sprint.
1:15 to beat.
And they will easily do it.
So there we have it. The Hochschorners do it again.
Yeah.
Another gold medal for their collection. That was an impressive run by the brothers there. Just the one touch, but really picking out the good lines and taking the fastest water on the course.
Hochschoner winning. Péché Laboral in second place. You know, great performances by this new French group. You know, winning a medal at the European Championships, and then, you know, winning a medal here. It's great to see. And finally, a bronze medal for Pokwela and Szczepanski. So congratulations, great racing.
Argentia is less technical, so we don't really like it. It's much better for the French guys. So our first place last week was finally a good one. For us, the World Cup overall ranking is the most important.
And we say congratulations to the C1 men, Michael Matzkan from Slovakia, the women C1, Jessica Fox from Australia winning that, and Pierre Bulliot from France winning the kayak men for the first time, gold medal for him.
Yep.
Jana Tokotova from Slovakia winning the K1 women earlier, and the Hochschoners winning the C2 men. So the final of the World Cup series will be 11th to the 13th of August in Prague. Please join us for that. It's going to be exciting. John, thank you very much for commentating with me. We wish you all the best. Thank you very much.